Good afternoon and a happy Tuesday to you. I hope your day has been going well. It's been a pretty good day over here in the Wentworth home, just keeping up with all the crazy children and all that fun stuff, which brings me to the topic for this video. I would love to talk to you about burnout. So my questions for you today are, what does burnout look like for you? And what do you do to work through that burnout? So for me, I feel like lately, for the last couple weeks, I've been experiencing intense burnout, and not necessarily just parental burnout, although I would say that is probably my main issue with burnout, is just feeling exhausted from parenting. It's a lot, but also just exhausted from planning meals, buying grocery, cooking meals, cleaning, budgeting, all the things that we adults have to do. It's exhausting, and I wish somebody would have given me a heads up, because no one could have possibly prepared me for life as an adult. It's exhausting, people. And some of y'all have been doing it now for like 70, 80, 90 years. Kudos to you, because holy cow, this is exhausting. So for me, burnout, when I'm feeling it, I notice I try to disconnect from life, meaning I'm on my phone all the time. I'm watching a lot of TV, like an abnormal amount of TV. And while I think it's okay to have days where you just zone out in front of the TV or maybe have an extra glass of wine, it's not really great for you to be doing it on the daily. And that's kind of the slump that I found myself in, just being very lazy and exhausted and just trying to not experience the exhaustion and frustration. But obviously that's not gonna work, especially if I want to set a good example for my children and be a healthy, well-rounded human being. So I've come up with a little plan to try to help myself work through this. If you follow Rachel Hollis, and you'll kind of be familiar with this tool that I'm using, she has something called a gratitude journal, and I've used it in the past. It has worked really well for me, but this time around I'm doing something a little bit different. I wanted something a little less structured and something that just felt more go with the flow and work for me and my lifestyle, just because I don't really believe that one routine fits all. Everyone has to make it work for themselves and all that. So my journal starts off with a paragraph of what I'm grateful for and the things that make me feel happy right now. And the list could be as long as 20 things, could be as long as 5 things. I just want to make sure I'm taking time first thing in the morning to remember the things that I'm happy about and the things that I'm grateful for. Start my day off on a good note. And while I'm doing that, I forgot to mention, I also plan on waking up at 5 a.m. Brutal, I know, but it's amazing what you can get done 2 hours before your kids are awake. It's crazy. Like, I turn into super mom or something and I can get just all the things done. It's great. It's not great, but it is great. But anyway, wake up at 5 a.m. Take some time to do some journaling. And so aside from the journaling, I'm also going to be writing goals for my day. So that way I kind of know what's going on, what I need to get done, if we have dinner plans or what I'm even making for dinner, just because knowing it ahead of time helps me to feel not stressed. So after writing the goals for today, also writing goals for the month. That way I can hold myself accountable to finishing things like projects, finishing books, starting new hobbies that I've been wanting to try, because I'm so bad about saying, I want to do this, I want to try this, and then just not doing it. So it's time to get it together and start accomplishing goals. And that's how I'm going to do it. And then after I've taken time to wake up and drink some water and journal, then I plan to at least read 1 to 3 chapters of one of the books I'm reading. I'm currently reading The Art of Racing in the Rain and No Drama Discipline. Sometimes I'm really bad about not feeling motivated to read, and I'm sick of doing that, and I want to be finishing books quicker than I have been. I feel like it shouldn't take me a whole month to finish one book. I feel like it should take me 2 weeks tops, but maybe that's being a little bit ambitious. But still, my point is just that if I set goals, hopefully I will convince myself to achieve those goals. You know what I'm trying to say. And then after taking the time to do all that, I plan to exercise for 30 minutes every day, whether that be Pilates, yoga, stretching and breathing, just taking time to bring awareness to my body and know what's going on, what's tense, what's hurting, what do I need to work through, and also just taking care of my physical health, because in the past, I've been really bad about it. I usually am great for a week and I'm working out, and then I fall out of my routine because I'm like, I'm tired, I'm unmotivated, I don't want to do it. So we're done doing that. I'm gonna commit to doing it 30 minutes a day, even if it's a simple exercise. After that, I should have enough time to take a shower, get myself dressed and feeling gorgeous, and then have time to do a small breakfast with my babies before they go to school, before Oliver goes to school, because I usually am in just like go, go, go mode, and I don't take the time to enjoy starting the day off with my babies, and I want to make that a priority. So that is what I'm doing for the month of February, focusing on my mental health, my physical health. I am using my journal as a tool to help me get to a better space, better headspace. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna feel a little less intense burnout, and if I do feel burned out, that I'm able to use this routine to work through it. But I'll let you guys know how it goes in the beginning of March, and if I actually stuck with it, which I'm going to. So I'll update you guys in March, and until then, I will do my best to at least post 1 or 2 videos talking with you guys, because I love hearing your perspectives on how you're doing life, and just having great conversations about what I could be doing to improve my own life. That's the goal of this little YouTube channel. So in the comments, let me know your perspective on burnout. What is it like for you, and how are you working through it? I would love to know. So have a great day, and until next time.